right off the top of my head, virtualizing operations has been around for quite some time, and we're talking about providing networked access to the equipment and monitoring that equipment. So you have open source tools like Nagios, which is a tool that is used to monitor all components within a network, and it's very, very flexible. And it can easily live in the cloud and reach down to the ground sites, extract the information it needs about status, etc., of all your equipment, and then be available in the cloud. So it's not very difficult to do. Quite often, network engineers already know what Nagios is. It's just a matter of launching it in the cloud and making it virtualized and accessible to a distributed operations center. We've been a distributed operations center our entire existence, with employees in at least 8 different states. Most of our employees are virtual and have always been virtual. So we had to provide access to our operations team in a virtual environment. So if you take that, just monitoring the network, again, is very easy. And what are some of the challenges? It's just being very procedural about the process of solving some of these issues. So when a ticket comes in that is driven by the software that monitors your network, and in this case, I'm just going to use Nagios. Nagios monitors our network. It might issue a ticket that said, hey, there's a warning, and we need as a team, and so do teleport operators, to be very procedural about what it takes to resolve those issues. The more procedural you are, and the more that you note down the solutions, you find commonalities of things that happen over and over again, and then you can start to automate these solutions to those things. I mean, I'll take a very simple example. If you see this one particular error in a log file, you learn that from your modem provider, you learn that that's a fatal error and you're going to have to restart and recycle the modem. Well, Nagios can do all of that, and it can do it all automatically. But your operations team needs to be aware of software and what software can do, and they need to be aware of following the procedures so that you can build out a playlist of all these actions that need to happen when something happens virtually. So it's really not that different from a standard network operations center. You just have to think of it as, where is the accountability? Where are the procedures? Because we're not here to speak to each other and walk over to someone's desk and walk back. That's not the way it works. You want people operating independently and automatically based on these procedures. So I think that's the biggest challenge, really, is just having a team that's disciplined and that is procedural and can work well within this virtual environment where they're not actually shaking hands, seeing each other, no water cooler talk, but plenty of time to interact for us on our daily ops calls to monitor the network.